Hello everyone, this is Leah from Manuscript Manager and welcome to our video tutorial on email templates. Today I'll be showing how to access and edit email templates, and I'll show you how to do this for the default master templates stored in the Editorial Office Configure section, as well as for the user-specific templates stored in an editor's profile. Let's get going by clicking on the Editorial Office role. That brings me into the dashboard, and I will click the Configure section. And then I'll click the Templates tab page. Now you can see we're on the page that lists all of the master default templates that are used by the Manuscript Manager system. These are templates for emails that are automatically generated by the system at different points in the manuscript submission and review process, and they are automatically sent out by the system either on behalf of the journal or on behalf of a particular editor, depending on their permissions. If at any given time a template needed to be customized or edited, you would simply find it on the list and go into the Edit button on the far right. Let's go ahead and choose the Decisions Accept Manuscript template and click Edit. Okay, and here we are in this email template. It's rather simple. We have the name of the template at the top, the Accept Manuscript template, the email title, and then the body of the email. You'll notice that in the body of the email there are several bits of information set apart by a double asterisk. These bits of information are automatically generated by the data in the system in relation to this particular manuscript, and they are called tags. If at any time you needed to delete a tag, you would simply highlight it and click the delete button like you would in a text. Or if you needed to add a tag, you would go up to this button, choose tags, click, and you would see that this box opens up with 5 tabs across the top containing approximately 50 different tags that you can add to your email. Let's just say we wanted to, let's choose journal name. Let's say we needed to add the journal country. We would simply find that tag and click it, and it would be inserted where we last had our cursor. Okay, so now we've made the changes that we want. Let's say we wanted to add a thank you. We've changed the text, we've changed the tag, we've made sure that the approved button is ticked, and now we click Update Template. Now we've customized that to our liking. And that brings us back to the templates page where we can scroll down and see that the Accept Manuscript status is that the newest version was recently approved. If you were to make a change to this master default of the template that you would like to copy through to all users, that would be all the other editorial staff members that use this template, you would click this button, Copy to Users. Then another box would pop up with a pink background, just making sure that you realized that this would overwrite the old text for the templates in all of these user profiles. And if you're sure you want to do that, you would click Yes, Copy to Users. And then the system presents to you a list of the users for whom you have just updated the template. You'll have to excuse, this is our demo, so a few of the names don't exactly look real, but you get the idea. And that is how you update an email template through the Editorial Office Configure section. Now, if I just go back to the dashboard, I'd like to show you another way you can update an email template. You can also do so through the profile of a particular editor. You can do this on an editor's behalf, or an editor can do it themselves by going into their profile. It's essentially the same process, so I'd like to show how we would do that on an editor's behalf. We would have to edit his profile. Now there are 2 ways to do that. You can go into Configure and your list of staff, find your editor on the list and go into Edit Profile, or you could go to Search, Person, and just type the last name. For today's purposes, I will type Amory, the last name of Editor-in-Chief Arthur Amory here in our demo. Search for the person. I would have to click Edit and Proxy in order to act on behalf of this editor. I'll go into his Editor-in-Chief role, into his profile, and into the settings. And this is where the email templates to which Arthur Amory has access are listed. Let's choose one of them. We'll choose the reviewer thank you, and we'll click edit. And now you'll see something a little bit different than what you saw in the editorial office. Arthur Amory actually has a templates list for this reviewer thank you template. And that is because editors can save various versions of a template on a list, and they can decide at any time to change the default template that is generated on their behalf. So if we just look at this box here, we have default, master, title, created, updated, delete, and select sections. The first line in the box is the master template. This master will always be there. It will never be deleted. And at any time, if the editor in question would like to add a new template, he simply clicks add a new template. And you'll see now we have 3 on the list instead of 2. An extra template has been generated from the master. Let's say we'd like to go in and edit that template. We would select it, and you'd be brought in to the template. You still have the list accessible at the top, but if you would like to make your changes, it's here that you would do it. We have the template title and the body of the email. Again, just like through the editorial office, you can make the same sorts of changes. You can type directly into the text, whoops, regards, or you could add a tag, for example, by putting your cursor where you need it to be. And let's say we needed to add the organization tag. We could go in and choose organization. That would be put into place. And if you were done making the changes that you needed to make, you would then just click set this as default and update template. And now we're brought back to the list where we can see that the master is still listed as the master, the first one on the list. We have an extra copy here that is not in use because it's not selected as the default. And then we have the third version that we've just worked on that has been selected as the default. And if that is to our satisfaction, we would be done with our edits for today. If we'd like to delete the version that we're not using, we would simply click on delete. Yes. And at any given time, if we wanted to create a new version, we would simply add a new template again, and you'll see that we have a third one on the list again, and the whole process could continue. I'll go ahead and delete that for now, just for sake of order. And that is the way that you edit on behalf of an editor. That's also the same process that the editor would see themselves if they had gone into their profile. So I hope this has been helpful. Have a very nice day.
The problem